Good evening. My name is Carrie Lewis, and I wanted to take you on a little tour of a dollhouse that my father, Rod Lewis, spent actually about 3 decades building. And unfortunately, he never was able to complete the dollhouse before he passed away from a brain tumor. But he got damn close. And now I am completely obsessed with finishing it myself. So I'd like to take you on a little tour of the dollhouse. As you can see, it's a Victorian style dollhouse. And you've got several pieces that come off of the dollhouse. You have the back piece, as well as an attic piece that come off. And then you also have a side piece, as well as a side attic piece that come off. So I'll start in the front of the dollhouse and just talk about it a little bit. So everything that you see on this dollhouse is something that he actually made himself. These things were just really not available at the time that he started it, and he started it sometime in the 80s. And so he had to pretty much make everything. So all of the shingles that you see, all handmade. All of the copper that you see, completely hand tooled. The chimney was built, again, by hand. Now, those aren't real bricks. They're little painted bricks, but it looks freaking real. I mean, peep it up here. I mean, check it out. I have added some little adornments, little birds, and I've also added all of the wreaths. My father's favorite time of year was Christmas. And so I believe it became my mother's as well. And so I've decided that this Victorian dollhouse will have a year-round Christmas theme. So here's the porch. I have actually added, I'm sorry about the shadow, I'm trying to stay out of it. I've actually added all the things on the porch, from the trees to the garland, to the little lights, to the grill, because my dad loved to grill. It was like one of his favorite things. So I had to have a grill. Even though I know a Victorian dollhouse doesn't technically have a grill, I had to have one because it just screamed my dad. So had to have it. And then we've got, of course, all the wreaths on the windows here. And let me go around back. So I'll take you room by room. So here we have the master bedroom. I have spent time staining this bed and creating the pillow and sheet ensemble. This dresser was already a part of the dollhouse, and the secretary desk in the back, which we also have a full secretary desk in the house with a little stack of newspapers on it. The candles, as well as this light fixture, all work. I have just not powered it up. That was one thing that he was going to do and never got to. So I'm struggling with that a little bit, but I'm trying to figure it out. Hand-built fireplace, and the two little lamps I found on Etsy, and I just was amazed that they actually light up. I was fascinated. And then you've got your jewelry box here with some little adornments in it. Downstairs here, we have, again, not greatest lighting, but I'll try to give you a little tour. There is the fireplace with some adornments on top that I've put up there. I hung a lovely little map, and I put a little table down here with some mail on it. I found this really cool mouse pad that looks like a rug and was not like 50 bucks. And then there's a Christmas tree over there in the corner. And then my table with a tea set and a cake. And these beautiful Victorian sofas that I amazingly found on Amazon. I don't know why I have not seen them, but there they are. And then I hung another map. So next we'll go to our pantry, which I have outfitted as well with a bunch of stuff. I actually stuck these on there. Somebody had suggested glue, and I thought, there's no way I'm gluing these things up there. I found these teeny tiny little dots of Velcro, and so I've been sticking them up here so I can move them any way I want. Then you've got your banister here that goes all the way down to the front door. I wrapped the banister completely in garland. Not the easiest thing to do because it's hard to get my hand in there. There's a little side table in here. I think it's meant to be a bench, but I'm using it as a little table, and there are little cakes on there. And then I've got a little teeny runner, which is actually a bookmark that goes with the rug that's actually a mouse pad, which is killer because there's one up here too. So that's fun what you can find, right? So then we've got our little sewing room. I'm not quite done with this. I've got a few more things I want to do in here, like put a little rack of clothes or something like that. And then there is a door that goes up to the attic from the sewing room. Then we've got our kitchen down here, which again, I've been busy, you know, putting things in, the little kitchen utensils, a baking thing, bunch of vegetables, a bunch of stuff on the stove. I'm going to paint the stove though. It looks a little on the dingy side, and look how beautiful that light is. And yes, all of the lights do work. It's got your wood stove, and then you've got your sink with a few little things on it there. So then we move to the side. I've got my bathroom, not done in the bathroom, still working on figuring this out and where I want things and what kind of stuff I want in there. And then we've got a main room down here. You've got your Christmas tree here. We've got another one of my little mouse pads, a table with a bunch of yummy treats on it, all Velcroed down. Another yummy bread box over here, like they're entertaining or something. And then a table with some packages. And again, there's a tree in the very back. So then you have what I imagine to be a child's room up here with a small Christmas tree. I am not done with the bed yet. It's got a small table and chairs, a train set because my dad has a actual train set, very old train set. And you've got your horse, you've got a little, like, I guess it's a little cabinet back there. And then another cabinet in the corner back there, which I'd like to put some clothes kind of falling out of. So that is the dollhouse. And as you can see, it is a fairly large house. This thing stands roughly about 3.5 feet tall, if not slightly at 4 feet, with the chimney on top. So it's a rather large thing. It's beautiful. I'm obsessed with, I've got my whole situation of things that I've been working on over here with my, I think the way I'm going to power it up, I don't know, but I've got a lot of information up here on how to power it up. I don't have a lot of wires to work with, so I'm going to have to be really careful when I start playing around with it because I know the wires are buried in the walls and I cannot get to them. So hopefully I'm going to get up the nerve to start messing with the wiring. But again, they do all work. I have tested them. And I'm excited to see it lit up. But I want to get it to the point where I can light it up and not have to plug it into batteries because here's all my lighting down here. So, well, I hope you enjoyed my tour of my father's Victorian style dollhouse. Again, completely handcrafted. I will do another tour when I light her up. Thanks for watching. Bye.